Ever wondered why ships and planes seem to vanish in the Bermuda Triangle? This mysterious region, stretching between the points of Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the subject of countless tales and theories, each more baffling than the last. Over the years, the Bermuda Triangle has become the maritime equivalent of a haunted house, swallowing up boats and planes, seemingly without a trace. From Christopher Columbus reporting strange lights in the area in the late 15th century to the infamous Flight 19 incident in the mid-20th century, the Bermuda Triangle has been the stage for over 75 recorded disappearances. Now let's delve into the theories. Some speculate that the Bermuda Triangle is a hotbed for alien abductions, the aliens using the area as a sort of galactic highway rest stop. Others hypothesize the existence of time warps within its boundaries, with lost sailors and pilots emerging in a different era. But let's remove our tin-foil hats for a moment and consider the scientific explanations. Human error is a significant factor. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, with vessels often navigating through tricky reefs and unpredictable weather. Misjudgments can and do happen. Then there's piracy, a less fantastical but equally dangerous reality. The Caribbean was a pirate haven in the 17th century, and the tradition, unfortunately, persists to this day. Finally, we have violent weather. The Bermuda Triangle is notorious for sudden, severe storms, and the Gulf Stream can cause rapid, sometimes drastic changes in weather. Additionally, the area is one of the deepest parts of the Atlantic Ocean, creating oceanic trenches that can produce rogue waves. So we see that the Bermuda Triangle, while still holding a sense of mystery, can be explained by a combination of human error, piracy, and violent weather. So the Bermuda Triangle isn't as spooky as it seems, is it? Scene script. Have you ever heard of a city that disappeared overnight? Meet Atlantis. Picture a city of unparalleled splendor, a civilization far advanced for its time, a utopia that was the envy of all. This was Atlantis, or so the legend goes. Born from the brilliant mind of ancient Greek philosopher Plato, Atlantis was described as an island nation where wisdom, power, and prosperity reigned supreme. Its citizens were said to be half god, half human, and their city was a marvel of architectural and technological achievement. But then, in a single day and night of catastrophic earthquakes and floods, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, never to be seen again. Just like that, a civilization that had supposedly existed for thousands of years vanished, without a trace. It's a story that has captivated the human imagination for over 2 millennia. But where was this grand city located? Some believe it was in the Mediterranean, others argue it was off the coast of Spain or perhaps in the Caribbean. There are even theories that Atlantis was in Antarctica, its remains buried under miles of ice. Yet, despite countless expeditions and high-tech searches, no definitive evidence of Atlantis has ever been found. And then there are the skeptics, the scientists who dismiss Atlantis as nothing more than a myth, a moral tale concocted by Plato to illustrate his philosophical ideas. They argue that if a civilization as advanced as Atlantis had existed, there would be archaeological evidence, but none has been found. So, was Atlantis real or just a figment of Plato's imagination? Was it a true place of wonder, or just a metaphor? It's a puzzle that has yet to be solved. And that's the beauty of it. The allure of Atlantis lies in its mystery, in the tantalizing possibility that somewhere beneath the ocean's depths, the remnants of a lost civilization are waiting to be discovered. Well, it seems like Atlantis will continue to be one of the world's best-kept secrets. Why do we only see one side of the moon from Earth? Is there something it's hiding? The answer to this lunar mystery lies in a phenomenon known as tidal locking. This is not some arcane, cryptic concept, but rather a simple dance between two celestial bodies. Picture this: the moon and Earth are in a constant tango, locked in gravitational embrace. But the moon, our shy celestial partner, always keeps one face turned away. Tidal locking is the result of the gravitational interaction between the Earth and the moon. Over billions of years, gravitational forces have slowed down the moon's rotation to the point where it takes the same amount of time to orbit the Earth as it does to spin once on its axis. This means we always see the same side of the moon, the near side, while the far side, often inaccurately referred to as the dark side, remains hidden from view. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or rather the alien in the room. Despite the rumors, there are no secret alien bases or hidden extraterrestrial civilizations on the far side of the moon. The far side is just as barren and desolate as the side we see. In fact, thanks to lunar missions and satellite images, we have detailed maps of the entire lunar surface, including the far side. But that's not to say it's a dull place. The far side of the moon is home to one of the largest impact craters in the solar system, the South Pole Aitken Basin, and it's rife with rugged terrain and deep craters. It's a harsh, magnificent wilderness that continues to captivate scientists and space enthusiasts alike. So, there you have it. The moon isn't trying to hide anything from us. It's just caught up in a gravitational waltz with our planet. The dark side of the moon isn't a lurking place for extraterrestrials, but a silent testament to the cosmic ballet of celestial bodies. So, the dark side of the moon isn't so dark after all, or is it? A whole colony that disappeared without a trace? Welcome to the Roanoke colony. Let's delve into one of history's most baffling tales, the sudden vanishing of the Roanoke colony. In the late 16th century, on the east coast of what is now North Carolina was a settlement known as the Roanoke colony. Established by English settlers, it was the first attempt at founding a permanent English settlement in the New World. But here's the catch. By 1590, all the colonists had disappeared, leaving behind only a single word, Croatoan, carved into a wooden post. So, what really happened to the Roanoke colony? Well, no one knows for sure. It's like they vanished into thin air, but let's explore a few theories. Some historians suggest that the colonists may have integrated with local Native American tribes. Evidence supporting this theory includes reports of blue-eyed, English-speaking Native Americans in the area years later. Integration may have been a survival strategy for the colonists, as they faced harsh conditions and food shortages. Another theory is that disease might have wiped out the colony. The settlers were ill-prepared for the New World's challenges, and an outbreak of a deadly disease like smallpox or influenza could have been disastrous. A third theory is that the colonists attempted a disastrous return to England. After all, they were facing hostile conditions, and their supplies were dwindling. But the treacherous Atlantic Ocean wouldn't have made that an easy feat. Each theory has its merits, but none can be proven beyond a doubt. Despite exhaustive research and archaeological digs, no definitive evidence has been found to explain the fate of the Roanoke colonists. The mystery of Roanoke colony remains unsolved. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? As we journey through the annals of history, we're often left with more questions than answers. And sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. The tale of the Roanoke colony is one such enigma, a mystery that continues to captivate and intrigue us centuries later. A ring of stones with a purpose that's still unknown. Let's talk about Stonehenge. This prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England, has been fascinating scholars and tourists alike for centuries. Comprising of large standing stones, some weighing as much as 25 tons, Stonehenge is an architectural marvel of the ancient world. Historically, the construction of Stonehenge is believed to have taken place in several stages, spanning over 1,000 years, beginning around 5,000 years ago. The sheer scale of this project, given the technology available at that time, is nothing short of astonishing. These ancient builders had no modern machinery, no cranes, no trucks. Yet they managed to transport these massive stones over considerable distances and erect a structure that has stood the test of time. Now, let's delve into the many theories about the purpose of Stonehenge. Was it an ancient observatory, aligning with celestial bodies to mark the solstices? Or perhaps a sacred burial ground, as suggested by the discovery of human remains dating back to the Bronze Age? Some even speculate that it functioned as a kind of prehistoric healing center, attracting those in search of its curative properties. Of course, there are also the more fantastical theories. Alien construction, anyone? Or maybe it was a portal to another dimension. As fun as these ideas are to entertain, scientific theories provide more grounded explanations. Archaeologists and historians favor the idea that Stonehenge served as a place of ritual and ceremony, a nexus for the communities of the ancient world. Despite extensive research and numerous theories, the true purpose of Stonehenge remains shrouded in mystery. It's a testament to the ingenuity and determination of our ancestors, a symbol of the enduring allure of the unknown. It's a puzzle that continues to challenge us, to provoke our curiosity, to inspire our imagination. Stonehenge, the eternal mystery. It's fascinating, isn't it? So there you have it, 5 of the world's most intriguing mysteries. We embarked on a journey through the enigmatic Bermuda Triangle, a region that has swallowed planes and ships, leaving no trace behind. For all we know, the Triangle could be hosting an eternal party, a reunion of sorts for all those missing vessels and aircraft. Or maybe it's just a giant magnet that loves to collect things. Either way, it certainly keeps us guessing. We then plunged into the depths of the ocean to explore the lost city of Atlantis. A city so advanced for its time, it's either the stuff of legends or an alien vacation spot. Its disappearance has sparked countless theories, from a devastating tsunami to a celestial intervention. And while we're yet to find a "Welcome to Atlantis" sign underwater, the quest for the lost city continues. Next, we shot for the stars and landed on the dark side of the moon. Now this isn't your typical dark, scary place. It's just the side of the moon that's shy and doesn't like to show its face to Earth. There's been speculation about alien bases and secret space missions, but for now, the dark side remains a silent, mysterious neighbor. We then time-traveled back to the 16th century to visit the lost Roanoke colony. It's like the entire colony decided to play a giant game of hide-and-seek and forgot to say, "Game over." The only clue left behind was the word Croatoan carved into a post. Was it a distress signal, a relocation notice, or a simple, "We were here" message? The mystery continues to baffle historians and curiosity seekers alike. And finally, we stood in the shadow of the mighty Stonehenge, a prehistoric monument that has stood the test of time, both literally and figuratively. It's like a giant puzzle that's missing half its pieces, with theories that range from a celestial observatory to a healing center. And while the stones remain silent, the stories they inspire continue to echo through time. These mysteries, as diverse as they are, share a common thread. They reflect our innate human desire to understand the world around us, to unravel the unknown. They are a testament to our collective imagination, our ability to weave intricate tales around things we can't explain. We create stories of alien interventions, advanced civilizations, secret colonies, and celestial observatories, not just for entertainment, but as a way to make sense of these enigmas. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantis, the dark side of the moon, the Roanoke colony, and Stonehenge, they're not just mysteries, they're symbols of our quest for knowledge, our yearning to explore. They fuel our curiosity, inspire us to question, and remind us that the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. And while we may not have all the answers, the journey of seeking them is an adventure in itself. It's a journey that encourages us to look beyond the obvious, to challenge the accepted, and to embrace the possibilities that lie within the realm of the unknown. So as we wrap up this exploration of mysteries, remember, it's the questions that drive us. It's the what-ifs, and the could-it-bis that keep us searching, keep us learning. After all, every answer begins with a question. Stay curious, keep exploring, and who knows, you might just solve one of these mysteries. Join us next time as we delve into more mysteries and try to explore little-known facts from around the world. Until then, keep questioning.